If I was to describe Mark in 3 words before his diagnosis, I'd say kind, very kind man, sporty, loved his sports, and clever.
Fun, caring.
Yeah, he always used to take us to like activities. I remember
Yeah.
trampolining on a Sunday. We always used to go there.
Yeah.
Oh, she was wonderful. She's a very feisty, opinionated, very intelligent human being who brought life into any room that she walked into.
I think he was a charmer. He was belligerent, and he was single-minded.
I think so. I think yes. Yeah, he was. He was determined. That's right.
He'd bought a new pair of shoes and he thought that the shoes were the problem. I've still got the receipt for them, funnily enough.
She was playing tennis and she lost the use of one of her legs. It just sort of went from beneath her.
While he was still at work, he would trip over and people would think he was drunk. And he found that very upsetting because, of course, people would just sort of walk past
and he fell over quite a lot. And then we started to think, actually, there might be a problem here.
I'll never forget coming home and seeing you, Mum, and you said, we know what's wrong with Stephen. And I said, oh, what's that? And you said it's motor neuron disease. And I said, well, what is that? And your answer was, it's about the worst thing it could possibly be.
I was 4
I think
when
I
I
was
was diagnosed.
7.
Nothing can prepare you for what's to come.
Your muscles just waste away and you're left with a very active brain and unable to do anything for yourself.
I was registrar at Brighton College. It was far from a hobby, but I absolutely loved it. And Stephen would ring me from home, and gradually I realised I couldn't understand what he was saying, and I thought, this is ridiculous, I cannot sit here and do this job. So I had to leave.
It was quite annoying because you wanted to help but you couldn't really do anything.
Yeah. It was quite upsetting.
The thing that I found most remarkable watching Stephen and living with him was trying to understand how he could tolerate everything he had to give up as a result of the illness. And I'm talking specifically about his dignity.
I remember kind of in the last like month or 2, he was getting really annoyed because he couldn't speak. And he was trying to like communicate and ask for water or something.
I think what I would have changed over those 7 years would have been the fact he lost his speech. I think that was the most humiliating part of it, probably.
I think to lose your voice when you're such an eloquent person is a terrible thing to happen to you.
I think he probably would have chosen that too. To have always been able to communicate with us.
It's crushing for the individual who's got it, and I don't know if it's equally crushing, but it's pretty crushing for those who love them as well.
Mark's illness changed him in a way that it took everything of Mark away from him.
As you can tell, I mean, it's 14 years since he died. And it still hurts.
I think I'm taking a video of you now.
I'm trying to take a photograph.
I know.
Yeah, you are.
But how do I stop the video, for God's sake?